Hello everyone, welcome to Learn with Ceri. In this video I've got some tips and tricks for Quest 4. I want to look at question 6 with you first today. 6 trees are equally spaced along a road. The first and last tree are 200 metres apart. How many metres are there between the second and fourth tree? Now, this question catches a lot of people out because everybody usually wants to try and divide by 6, but actually there are only 5 gaps when you've got 6 trees because one of them's on the end, one of them on either end. So there's actually only 5 gaps. So we need to work out the size of one gap, we need to divide the 200 by 5, which is 40. And between the second and the fourth is 2 gaps. So actually we need to double that, and the final answer is 80. There you go. Did you get that? Hope so. It's another measurement question that I want to look at next. Eric has a 12-metre length of rope. How many 8-centimetre long pieces can he cut from the length of rope? It may well be that it's not a complete, there might be a bit left over. It might work exactly. Let's see. First of all, 12 metres is a lot of centimetres because every 1 metre is 100. So we can put 2 zeros on the end here, times by 100. And we now need to divide that 1,200 into pieces that are 8. Now I'm going to do the old bus stop method, we call it. 8 into 1 doesn't go, so we'll carry that 1 over. 8 into 12 now, so 8 into 12, we can make 1 8 with 4 left over. And then if we look at 8 into 40, we can make exactly 5, and 8 into 0 goes 0. So actually, the answer, it does precisely make 150 pieces. That's nice. Another way to divide by 8 is actually, well, when you half something, you make 2 pieces. Half it again, you make 4 pieces, and half those pieces, you make 8 pieces. So if you're trying to divide by 8, you can actually divide by 2, then divide by 2, then divide by 2. So we could do 1,200 divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. That might be easier for you and faster for you than a bus stop method. And it works because 8 is a power of 2. 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. So that's why that works. Question 8. If the numbers in each row of the pyramid below follow a certain pattern, find the missing number. Now, it looks like it should be one of these where you add the numbers and you get the number above, but it's not quite working, is it? Because 13 add 9 is actually 22. So let's just jot that down, that's 22. There, 22. And if we add these two, we get 25. And if we add these two, we get 26. Oh, there is something going on there. Look, because they're just all a little bit smaller. They're all 2 below. Let's see if it works for the next row above. If we do 23 and 20, we get 43, which is 2 more than the number 41 that's in the box. So if we do 24 and 23 together, we get 47. And so using that, our next number should therefore be 49. Just write that on there. No, 2 less, 45. And let's see if that works for the number above then. So if we add those two, do we get 86, which is, yes, we do, because 40 and 45 add 1 makes 86. So that's the rule. The numbers, it is an adding pyramid, but the numbers in the box are 2 less than when you add the numbers below. And the number we need is 45 for that box there. Okay, so it's good to see lots of these different sort of slight twists on what you're used to seeing. And then next time you've got an idea what you might be looking for. All right, guys, we've got one more to go. And that's question 10. Reagan is thinking of a number. He says, the difference between 3/5 and 3/10 of my number is 27. Okay, what number is Reagan thinking about? So what's the whole number we need to know? I'm thinking that 3/5 would be easier to think of as 6/10, doubling the numerator and the denominator so that it's easy to compare. And then I'm going to draw a bar model that's got 10 parts. And we know that 6/10 of the number, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6/10 of the number and 3/10 of the number, the difference between them is 27. So this extra has to be 27, which now tells me that each box must be 9. 9, divide 27 by 3, we get 9. And there are 10/10 in the whole, so the number we're looking for is 10 nines, which is 90. So there's another bar model example. You might have worked it out a different way, but I quite like a bit of a picture to help me solve my problems. So that's that question there. And that's everything for this week, guys. And I really hope that's given you some extra tools for problem solving. And I wish you lots of luck for your final quest at stage 1 next week. Bye bye.